Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get right to it. First of all, yesterday I made a video about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul that was rumored to be, you know, put out there by a lot of different sources. Unfortunately, that fight's not happening. This is according to Mike Tyson. And I quote, he says, "This is new to me. I saw Jake in St. Barts and he never mentioned it." So, Mike Tyson's team is denying it. Jake Paul's team hasn't said anything, but the rumors were out there about it being a verbal agreement for 50 million between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Now, listen, two things can happen with this. Either it was fake, misunderstanding, or the fight will happen. Just they kind of want to keep it under wraps a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of fighters get mad at when news leaks or maybe the presentation of the news, of the fight isn't really. They like to just kind of make everything a surprise. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, we get a lot of news and rumors of things that are going to happen in the works of happening. Will happen in the future. And then a lot of managers, promoters, networks, they get mad about it because obviously their team is leaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, hey, listen, if the fight does happen, hey, big money fight. If the fight doesn't happen, hey, it is what it is. It wasn't supposed to happen anyway. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Mike Tyson's like in his 50s. Jake Paul's like, what, 25? Like, come on. Doesn't even make any sense. But it makes sense it makes sense as far as financial gain. So if it's true, hey, guess what? If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and let y'all know I'm wrong. I have no issue taking, saying responsibility for my mess ups. With that being said, we move on. And hit the like button as well. And subscribe button. But yeah, man. What we got? Lomachenko, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Devin Haney, George Kambosos, right? I don't know who George Kambosos is gonna pick. The reason why I'm even kind of getting into this, because I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of it in the media. Devin Haney calling out George Kambosos. Kambosos telling Devin Haney, talk to your boss and blah, blah, blah. Listen, George Kambosos is trying to get the biggest fight for the most amount of money. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you do, sir. It's your time. You are the champ. If Devin went undisputed, he has to abide by your terms. Cool. If Loma went undisputed, he has to abide by your terms. I think the bigger issue slash fight in this whole thing is Bob versus Eddie. Old versus new. Okay. Been brewing for a while. Eddie thinks he has something. Bob just comes in there and just snatches it right from underneath him. Bob just comes in there and just says, hey, man, he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to market himself in America. This guy's an idiot. He doesn't listen. He runs his mouth too much. That's kind of crazy when Bob's telling you that you run your mouth too much. But with Eddie, I think it's time. I think it's him. Like, he's like, okay, I'm tired of losing to Bob. Okay. It's time for me to kind of start outsmarting Bob. And I think this Middle East money that Eddie has, it might make George Kambosos be like, how much we're getting? How much? Shit. We'll make this fight happen. Guarantee you, if Eddie Hearn comes with the Middle East, proposal and shows how many zeros, you know what I'm saying, how many M's that George Kambosos and Devin Haney are gonna make over there if that fight does happen over there. Guarantee you George Kambosos is gonna change his stance on wanting to fight in Australia, especially with the COVID, and, 19 restrictions and stuff. Now Devin has already gotten his shots. He's ready to go. He'll put up the money, whatever you want to do. Let's go. He wants this fight. Bob's been kind of quiet. This is what makes me think Bob and Loma got something brewing. Bob has done fights in Australia before. You know, no stranger to big stadium fights over there. Great relationship over there. And he has Lomachenko. What's the bigger fight? Lomachenko versus George Kambosos, or Devin Haney versus George Kambosos? You guys let me know. I just think the whole sport of boxing, honestly, is just a power struggle between all of these promoters. That's it. These promoters and networks. That's it. It's a power struggle. They don't care about, I mean, I'm not gonna say they don't care about the fighters, but they They don't care about the circumstances. They don't care about pleasing the fans. We want power. I want to show this promoter, hey, no, I can slip into this situation and take the belt from you, right? I can show the promoter, like, nah, we're dropping that belt. Nah. Oh, we got to do what? Nah, drop that belt. I'll pay you even more money. Don't even worry about it. Sanctioning bodies, they get paid off, you know. Certain guys move around over here. He was number 15 last week. This week he's up to like number 5. He's number 3 in the sanctioning body. I think it's just it's a power struggle between all of them. Al, Bob, Eddie, all the promoters. It's a power struggle. That's what boxing is. It's not about the best fighting the best. It's about how much money you're going to make and how much power I can take, how much power I can have in this game. That's all it is. But listen, I don't know what's going to happen with the George Kambosos fight. I don't know if he needs to hurry up and pick somebody or he needs to take his time and get the biggest bag possible. I don't know. I'm interested in it, but at the end of the day, I feel like Lomachenko is going to get the fight. I'm not going to lie to you. I want Devin to get his opportunity. I really do. I really, really do. After a while, I'm just tired of hearing guys complain. He hasn't fought anybody. What do you bring to the table? Blah, blah, blah. And I think the person that we need to be blaming for this whole undisputed situation in 135 is, drum roll, please, Lomachenko. If he would have fought Devin Haney when Devin Haney was his mandatory, we would not be in this situation. But nope. I mean, I know Lomachenko will be like, I didn't ask for this franchise. No, no, no. Your team asked for the franchise. Okay. Even if you did, okay, cool, whatever. Your team asked for it. You, your team, whatever y'all got going on, you asked for the franchise instead of just fighting Devin Haney. You could have just fought Devin Haney and been done. You guys didn't want to fight him because you know what style, you know what things Devin Haney brings to the table. A lot of people complain about him. He isn't funny, buddy. Oh, well, you don't do this. But when they get in the ring, oh, you don't have any power. But guess what? When they get in the ring, I'm not seeing nobody continue to try to walk him down. He got something. He's got technique. He's got all the skill in the world. If he's this and that, why? How come you guys aren't running to go fight him and get him out the way? Exactly, because you know what he is. You know what these fighters are. But with that being said, hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I just want to chop it up with y'all today, man. I admit I was wrong earlier. I corrected and righted my wrongs. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Tyson tweet is still on the screen as we speak, and we move forward. I'm not about being first. I want to be right. That's my thing. So hit that like button for your boys. You know, support who supports you. Hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You know, hit the cash app. Drop $1 or something. Drop a McChicken in that thing. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I'm out, man. It's your host, F. Merritt. I appreciate y'all. I'm gone.